Hello traders, Vladimir here from Home Trader Club. Welcome to our weekly Forex forecast. Before we begin, Happy Easter to all those of you who celebrate, and I wish you and your families and your beloved ones only the best. I also want to remind you that thanks to 8K Broker and our partnership with them, you can enjoy our amazing offers, including the access to Home Trader Club up to 1 full year, all the trading systems, our trading strategies, all the tools in our marketplace, private mentoring sessions and more. Please refer to the link below this video in the description. The first pair for today, the euro dollar, and a quick follow-up to what we discussed in the last weekly forecast that we shared in this channel. Of course, you can watch it anytime you want in the channel. Then our plan was to see the corrections and further continuation down. Instead of two waves, we did see the euro making a range, breaking above the range and making the massive rally. The biggest question comes now, what is next? So from my point of view, the euro dollar is still bullish and I expect it to still remain bullish. However, there are several critical levels on the way, which I believe should probably create some resistance, rejection, and potential sell opportunities. So what are these levels I refer to? Let's draw here with our virtual trading pen. You can see here a massive high acts as supply. The last important broken support acts as a resistance, and of course the supply is here, which stands for this peak. So these two key levels are absolutely strong and from my point of view critical. This is the first one around 115, 116, and the next one closer to 119 level. Let's just remove that. And I believe that the euro dollar around these levels should provide us sell opportunities according to the levels. Now, if we plot Bollinger Band on the duplication here, another indicator of ours which you can use with the link below this video in the description, of course. We got the Bollinger Band breakout, and look what happens here. First important dynamic resistance level based on the Bollinger Band ranges. So this becomes a critical area from my point of view. On a daily chart, if we drop to there, we would be able to see another very interesting scenario. Take a look on the Bollinger Band. Okay, from the recent breakout here, we are around the duplication zone. Take a look on the last major big candle breakout, again around the same zone. So the area of 115, 116 becomes to be a very, very strong zone. And if we drop to the 4-hour chart, I believe that the euro dollar should create some bearish divergence around the zone, and from there very likely offer the sell. Until that, I believe the bullish pressure is yet here and should be able slowly push the euro dollar towards the zone where from very likely the sells will take place. Another important thing to pay attention to, let's go to our members area in Home Trader Club. Take a look on the numbers, pure numbers of the percentage change. 4% and 5% in the recent, I would say, the most important full trading days. And this percentage change means usually that the euro dollar is leaving its natural, normal average percentage change, which is about 1, 2, 3% in some cases. But the further it gets out of the range of normal percentage, the stronger the pressure that it becomes, and the bigger the pressure again that should we see on the opposite direction. And that this is exactly what makes me saying that this first zone is very likely to push the prices down. Next one on our list, the pound dollar. And a quick follow up on our discussion. Let me just remove that. From the last week, we expected to see the pound dollar completing some corrective movement here, and from there taking further rallies. And here we go, the pound making its rallies bringing it to again to the key level. And the biggest question is what is coming next. So unlike with the euro dollar, which is about to face key zones and key resistances, currently at the pound dollar there is nothing against, which makes me think the pound is going to complete the rally until we will see here bearish divergence, or maybe even beyond the level where the divergence would not be completed. This is the next important high on the horizon from the weekly chart. This is the next important zone, and we are talking here about the 134, 135 up to 137 zones. Two key levels which I would be paying attention to. Now, why it's important? Because if we take a look on the 4-hour chart, daily currently doesn't have much, but on the 4-hour chart, the closer we get to the zones we discussed, the stronger the pressure we should be able to see as the 4-hour chart starts to develop the bearish divergence at the end of these three waves. Three waves to the upside, bearish divergence is developing. The way I see that, the closer I get to 134, 135, the stronger the pressure it would be on the pound dollar to start its correction. I believe the correction then are due. We should be able to see the pound dollar cleaning the previous low, retesting the broken resistance, or maybe even below that to the next important low. We also have this volume profile zone, and from there, for the longer run, again, further rallies. I believe that on the longer run, on the longer view, the pound dollar should continue and continue and continue. So every rally pullback, and then I believe further rallies to take place. This is my opinion about the pound dollar. What do you think about this one? Let me know in the comments. And meanwhile, let's take a look on the numbers. And as we saw on the euro, strong momentum, pound dollar is not negative as well, but not as positive, which means if the buyers really take the control towards the levels, they still have more room here, unlike with the euro, which is basically coming to a very strong pressure zone. So from my point of view, the numbers also start to shrink as we get closer to the first key zone, 134, 135. Which means it technically from one side has the room towards these levels, as numbers are not over loaded. I don't know how to even to say it correctly. On the other hand, the numbers shrink and show that the buyer's momentum is slowly disappear. In terms of the technical view, once again, nothing against us on the higher time frame. Only the shorter time frame starts to show some pressure. We also see the Bollinger Band on the 4-hour chart here, making the override on the upper band, which means very likely we come to some over bought area based on the Bollinger Band ranges. Last time it happened was here, and you can see it continued a bit, and then boom, significant correction before the same thing happened here, right? Significant drop before the rally, and that's what makes me think that the current scenario is not going to be too much different. Retraces and further continuation up, definitely logical plan from my point of view. And next one on our list, the dollar yen. A quick follow-up on our discussion from the last weekly forecast in our channel, and once again you can follow and watch these videos anytime, right? You can find them on the channel. Our plan was sell the rallies, as simple as that. Dollar yen delivers to the downside. The biggest question is what is coming next, and the next is there are still no signs that it's over. So we have this zone, and from my point of view, this is a very strong zone on the short term. Very possible to see dollar yen trying some deeper bounces there, but at the moment there are no signs against us. It is a bearish trend. The momentum here is bearish, so rallies to be sold, as simple as that. On a 4-hour chart, we can see the dollar yen is forming the divergence, which is very normal and makes sense, logical, as it is coming close to the daily supportive zone and close to the 140 round number. So that's why it makes me think that there will be retraces, there will be pullback. We can see some key volume profiles, balance area here. We can see some that this is based on our KTLI indicator. Yeah, I can see here some key levels based on the daily and the weekly time frames. We can see the dynamic 200 moving average and the 50 moving average, which again creates some window. So any retrace towards this zone, and we should be able to see dollar yen continuing lower as the trend did not end according to the daily and the weekly time frames. Sell the rallies on the longer term, or look for some aggressive retraces here before the sell the rallies on the short term. In terms of numbers, so we can see 1 month very negative, over 3%, 7 days as well very negative, which, like in the case of the euro dollar we discussed before, the numbers are getting bigger than the average, which means on the shorter term the pressure on the sellers would increase, and at some point buyers will create the retraces so the numbers can let's say normalize themselves, and from there of course the trend to continue. So the numbers line perfectly with the technical analysis. And the final one would be gold. A quick follow-up on our last weekly forecast discussion. We wanted to see the gold retesting this resistance area, and if you let me zoom out a little bit, we discussed about the trend line and the resistance line, and from there we expected the gold to push up again. And this is exactly what happens with the gold. So what is next? The pressure starts to be serious as we are on very strong overbought for several weeks in a row on the weekly chart. On the monthly chart as well, it is screaming overbought. On the daily chart, we are also around overbought, which makes me think that on the short term, if we take a look on the 4-hour chart, we are overriding the upper Bollinger Bands. Last time it happened was here, last time it happened was here, and each of these times created some significant retraces, which didn't happen yet. So ideal scenario here, we should create some peak here, right? Complete this bearish divergence, and from there the gold very likely to start its correction down, ideally towards this zone where we can see the balance area, and of course afterwards we can see the dynamic trend line. I believe these are the two very logical destinations for the bears if they manage to take the control. What do you think about the gold? Share with us in the comments. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe with the subscribe button below this video. Thanks for watching. Best to you and yours. I want also to take the opportunity and to invite you to our trading family, the Home Trader Club, where you get your access to everything we have, including the courses, real-time trading education, and of course real-time trading opportunities we share with our members in our dedicated channels. So thanks for watching once again. Happy Easter. Best to you and yours. I'll see you soon with more. I wish you good trading and good trading week ahead. Bye for now.